Are your profits beginning to stagnate? And have you started looking at cutting costs and expenses? Well, wait, because that may not be the issue. The issue could be your employee experience. Your employee experience may not be strong enough to honor the brand promise that you have. You see, every business owner wants to charge premium prices for their product and services. To do that, though, you need to make the customer experience your competitive advantage. The problem you are having, it sounds like you consistently tell your team the importance of great service, great experience, but for some reason, it doesn't stick. You see, no one deserves to feel that way. In order to provide a consistently great customer experience, you have to always remember your brand promise and honor it consistently. But how you do that is channeling that brand promise into your employee experience. You see, reason with me here. In order for your employees to go above and beyond for your customers, smile to a total stranger, be willing to do what is necessary, exceed and meet their expectations, they have to feel good about where they work, the place of work, the people they work with their managers and leaders. And so everything is about the employee experience. When your employees feel valued and appreciated, they are willing to go above and beyond, do whatever it takes to make the customer experience your competitive advantage. And that's where you begin to actually increase your profit and stand out from the competition. So first, you have to understand what your brand promise is. Your brand promise is essentially an expectation you have set for your customers. And so what's the expectation for your employee experience? How do you expect to treat your employees? Because how you treat them is essentially how they are going to treat your customers, better or worse. And so it's up to you. Everything starts with the employee experience. You have to empower your team to go above and beyond. By doing that, you ensure that you give them the confidence to own the experience every single time, own every interaction, make it their own, and make them feel like they are making a difference in the customer's life. They are making a difference in their jobs. And that's why having a brand promise is so important. Your brand promise is not necessarily about your logo or a marketing scheme or a marketing strategy. It's far from that. The brand promise is you asking yourself, who are you as an organization? What do you stand for? What is important to you? And what differentiates you from the competition? That is your brand promise, because that's what you've promised to your customers. But you also have to have a brand promise the same way you do to your customers, to your employees. And you have to ensure that you train and educate your team members. Your team members would only excel and be successful at their jobs when they feel they have the adequate knowledge, training, soft skills training to execute their jobs. And that way, they feel more confident. They feel like they are at a workplace that values them, appreciates them, and are willing to give them all the tools they need to be successful at their jobs. And that's how you are able to charge a premium price and increase your profit. Because when employees understand what is expected of them and they feel valued and appreciated, everything else falls into place. And so before you start cutting costs and start cutting expenses, look at your brand promise and say, how have we done it with our employees? How have our employees enjoyed the brand promise we have? Have we done a good job at showing them what the brand promise is and how they can deliver it consistently? And so that's how you make more money and actually stand out from the competition. Navigating the world of customer service can be very tough. I am here to make it less lonely. If you enjoy the content, please leave a comment and subscribe. And always remember to keep your head up and keep moving.